30 July 2020. Welcome to another episode of Audio News, a new initiative taken by We4U to provide news in audio format for visually impaired. So let's begin. Guwahati Development Department Ministry has inaugurated first manhole cleaning robot Bandicoot to ensure minimal human involvement to clean the sewers. Guwahati is the first city in the entire northeast region to get a manhole cleaning robot. Guwahati is the third city in the entire country to procure this innovative technology to clean manholes after Gurgaon and Coimbatore. Next. United Nations observes 30 July every year as World Day Against Trafficking in Persons. In 2013, the General Assembly designated July 30 as the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons to raise awareness of the situation of victims of human trafficking and for the promotion and protection of their rights. Next. Power Finance Corporation (PFC) has signed an agreement with the Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, for training, research, and entrepreneurship development in smart grid technology. The agreement was on a virtual platform. The objective of the pact is to provide support to IIT Kanpur in developing infrastructure for research and development on smart grid technology. Next. Ministry of Home Affairs has released the Unlock 3 guidelines, which will be valid up to 31st August 2020. The new guidelines seeks to reopen more activities in areas outside the containment zones and to extend the lockdown in containment zones up to 31st August 2020. Next. Asian Development Bank (ADB) has approved $3 million, about 22 crore rupees grant to India from its Asia Pacific Disaster Response Fund to further support the government's emergency response to COVID-19 pandemic. Next. Ministry of Human Resource Development has been renamed as Ministry of Education. The Union Cabinet has approved the change in the name of the ministry. The HRD ministry is currently headed by Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. Next. The Union Cabinet, chaired by the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, has approved the National Education Policy 2020. The recently approved National Education Policy 2020 will replace the 34-year-old National Policy on Education (NPE) 1986. National Education Policy 2020 is the first education policy of the 21st century and aims to bring transformational reforms in both school and higher education sectors. Barrier-free access for all children with disabilities will be enabled as per the RPWD Act. Next. A fleet of 5 French-manufactured Rafale multi-role combat jets arrived in India. Rafale jets landed at the Ambala Air Force Base after covering a distance of 7,000 km from the Merignac Air Base in French port city of Bordeaux. 2 Sukhoi 30 MKIs escorted the fleet of Rafale jets after they entered the Indian airspace. The fleet, which comprises 3 single-seater and 2 twin-seater aircraft, would be induced into the IAF as a part of its Ambala-based No. 17 Squadron, also known as the Golden Arrows. Next. Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, Indian Institute of Technology Delhi, UBA IITD and Vigyan Bharati BIBHN New Delhi has signed a tripartite Memorandum of Understanding with CSIR. The signed Memorandum of Understanding will offer access to CSIR rural technologies for UBA. It will also lay the foundation for cooperation as well as joint action in the area of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan UBA for rural development in India. Next. Indian climate activist Archana Soring has been named by Union Secretary General Antonio Guterres to his new advisory group comprising young leaders who will provide perspectives and solutions to tackle the worsening climate crisis as the global body mobilizes action as part of the COVID-19 recovery efforts. Now, it's time for some facts. Today is the birthday of Sonu Sood, an Indian film actor, producer, and humanitarian who acts predominantly in Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, and Punjabi films. He was born on 30 July 1973. Let's learn about some classical dances of India and to which state they belong to. Bharatnatyam, Tamil Nadu. Bihu, it belongs to Assam. Bhangra belongs to Punjab. Chhau belongs to Bihar, Odisha, West Bengal, and Jharkhand. Garba belongs to Gujarat. Kathak belongs to North India. Kathakali belongs to Kerala. Kuchipudi belongs to Andhra Pradesh. Laho belongs to Meghalaya. Mando belongs to Goa. Manipuri belongs to Manipur. Nati belongs to Himachal Pradesh. Odissi belongs to Odisha. Rauf belongs to Jammu and Kashmir. Khantum belongs to Mizoram. So with this, we will conclude our episode for today. Thank you all.